I'm going to be putting on a schooling bandage, and there are several reasons why we need to put on schooling bandages, and it's really important when you put them on that you have somebody putting them on in pairs, putting them on both legs. But I'm just going to put it on one leg for the moment. So the first thing I need to do is to check my bandage is clean. I've also got to just check the horse's legs, because it's always important to really make sure that there aren't any injuries, or importantly that there's no dirt or anything on the horse's leg. If you had any dirt under a bandage on a horse's leg, then it could rub, and that would present some really bad problems for the horse. So his leg is fine, so I'm going to put the bandage on. I'm crouching down, and the reason for that is so that I can get away quickly if he should move suddenly or pick his leg up or something. So having checked his leg and made sure that there's no dirt or anything on his leg that could rub under the bandage. Also, with this type of bandage, we don't need to have any kind of padding. So again, because of that, it's important that the pressure is very even all the way through the length of the leg. They're quite soft as a material. So I'm starting having a little bit of pressure with my hand against the front of the cannon bone, and I'm going to secure the bandage and start working my way around the horse's leg up at the high end of the cannon bone under the knee, securing the bandage, as you can see, 2 or 3 times to make sure that the tension is correct all of the way. I'm now starting to work down his leg, and I'm trying to make sure that as I do it I keep a little bit of an angle, and if it's not quite right you can always just adjust very slightly the position that the bandage is lying on, and you'll see I'm keeping the bandage as much as possible close to his leg. The reason for this being is it helps with the tension, and then we come around the rear of the fetlock and secure around there. Down here I've formed a very slight V at the front of the fetlock, and that's to help with the movement of the joint. I'm then coming around the back of the fetlock, again trying to keep the pressure quite, when I say firm, not tight, just consistent, and we'll have to always check the pressure when we finish applying a bandage. Okay, so I'm now coming to do the final doing up part. So closing the strap on the bandage and then just running my hands down to check it's all secure. So I need to check for pressure. So I'm checking at the front where I've got the slight V, and I'm placing my hand under, just the finger to tip to realise that that's not too tight. And then I'm going to check the pressure at the back. Again, checking at the base to check that the bandage isn't too tight, but importantly, checking the tension at the back of the knee, sliding a finger in to make sure that the bandage isn't too tight. And then if that's okay, finally picking the leg up and making sure that you check the tension at the back of the knee. So to take the bandage off, it's really important to do it quickly. We unsecure the bandage, and then you'll see I keep my hands close. I'm still in the crouching position. You want to do it as quickly as you can. You'll see I'm keeping close to him. I'm keeping crouching so I can move if he moves suddenly. Remove the bandage, and importantly stroke down the legs to make sure that all of the coat is smooth and that the horse is comfortable.